But no, I don't think science fiction is the arm of any political movement. Now, obviously, there's an element of Charlie's speculation, but I don't think it is. I do think
generations beyond it.
Yes. But, okay. I do think that what you have to look at is to explain, to get back to the original question, is science fiction, why science fiction in Britain tends to be more left-wing than in America? The way your original question was reposed, you have to look at things like the formation of different scientific and technical intelligentsias in these countries. And I think in Britain you would find they have a different formation from in America. They go through different educational experience and so on. And that's what it comes down to. Someone like Peter X. Hamilton, who in America, in terms of American SF, Peter X. Hamilton is pretty much left-wing and liberal. But in British SF, he was considered to be a startlingly conservative writer. So just because he's an ordinary liberal little Tory, good chap.
I think SF doesn't happen that there is no SF as within a gender of a group, but I think there are groups within SF who are very convinced that they have an agenda that their science fiction is going for. You only have to go, whenever you go to a Worldcon and you go to set of program items, which are the same items every year, with the same set of Spain book wannabe authors going to them, who very clearly believe that they are the new libertarian right-wing vanguard and have done since the mid-1980s. And they certainly appear to believe, from when I've run away screaming from them, that they're pushing an agenda.
I think science fiction makes a good vehicle for agendas, and sometimes that's highly successful and sometimes it's not. I think one group we can look at is a number of women who came into science fiction because they could do things in science fiction that would have been simply implausible in a contemporary literary novel. You couldn't have written a contemporary literary novel in 1960 in which a woman had a high-flying career, a husband, kids, signed her own mortgages, for God's sake. I mean, for feminists, science fiction was just an astonishingly liberating place. It's interesting that that's not worked out that way for black people. And I'm not quite sure why, although I've got some ideas. But I don't know it's wrong to have agendas. It's just when you lose sight of the fact that your agenda intersects with other people's agendas. Or think you're the only one with that agenda, which is the type of group you're describing. But it doesn't even have to be political. Does anybody know about the interstitialists? Well, I know you do. What they stand for now doesn't matter. What's interesting is that when I was preparing possible items for Worldcon, I was looking back to various other conventions and suddenly discovered that exactly the same group who are now the interstitialists used to run panels called the Trollocs? The Manapunk, that's it. These are people in search of a movement. And when one didn't work, they formed another. And when I say the same people, I mean exactly